to myself, what a wonderful world.
This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Tak, dokładnie, Kazuha podzielił się właśnie z nami wspomnieniami ze swojego dzieciństwa, teraz zaczął grać na liściu. Ja witam was bardzo serdecznie z tej strony Liliane Solis i witam was ponownie w grze Genshin Impact w kolejnym odcineczku i dzisiaj mam zaplanowane, żeby zrobić właśnie questik, story questik, ten konkretnie Aker Plamatum Chapter, tak dokładnie. Czyli mówiąc inaczej, questik Kazuhy, który jest gdzieś tutaj, wcale nie tak blisko, ale teleport jest właśnie o wiele bliżej, więc się tepniemy. Nie mam dlatego pojęcia, jak długi jest ten story quest, czy będzie w 2 częściach, czy w 3. Z tego co mi wiadomo, to chyba dostaniemy na końcu mieczyk, nagrodę, tak, chyba tak. No ale tak w sumie to nic nie wiem, kompletnie nie pamiętam nawet kiedy ten quest wyszedł, w jakiej aktualizacji. Więc o wszystkim przekonamy się na żywo. Nie żeby coś, ale przed chwilą robiliśmy 2 eventy w Inazumie, ale nie, jeden, przepraszam, jeden. Jeden z Lisą w Sumeru, a drugi z Ayaką już w Inazumie, ale tak, było, dawno nas tu nie było.
Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we go today?
Ktoś tu drepta.
Huh? What's that?
O, jakiś zły pan. Super, nie zdążyłam się nawet napić akurat. Bo już nas tu jakiś pan chce pobić.
Let's convince him to calm down a little.
Jeszcze nam coś tu gada Paimon.
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all.
A dobra, typek się skapnął, że nie mamy wizji, a jednak potrafimy walczyć jakimiś żywiołami.
Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
What the fuck, bro? Jak pomyliłeś się z kimś innym? Jest tylko jedna osoba, która włada 3 żywiołami z wizji.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them.
No, jakiś głupi.
No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedehary Kazuha?
Chciałeś pobić Kazuhę?
He carries a
Ignoruję.
sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animal vision.
Jestem Dendro. Chłopie.
That's none of your business.
Aha. Powił nas
Never mind.
niesłusznie.
You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
Oczywiście, że go nie znamy. Typie. Wcale nas nie obronił przez rajdny Shogun. Nie, nie.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase.
Nie mogę, kochani, cały czas ktoś mnie woła. Podejdź tu, podejdź tam. I właśnie widzicie pięknie po tym, jak zmienia się czas w Genshinie, że będę robiła kilka dużych cięć. Ale mam nadzieję, że mi to wybaczycie. I już ruszamy do questa.
Well, want anything about Kazuha,
Nie, my bronimy swojego.
right? Paimon has a feeling, though, that even if this guy gets to challenge Kazuha to a duel, he won't be able to beat him.
Nie no, Kazuha jest potężny.
Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go fight Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back.
No, w sumie warto mu powiedzieć, że ktoś go szuka.
Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other? Yeah, maybe a little. But then again, most people look pretty much the same once
Nie no,
they start
Traveler ma już
fighting,
doświadczenie,
so
więc
that
na
doesn't
pewno
really
coś
prove
czuje.
anything. Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into
A my wiemy,
any
gdzie on jest?
danger. Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is
Aha,
stocking up
okej.
in Rito at the moment.
Czyli wiemy.
Let's look for him there.
No dobra, no to szybko poszło. Myślałam, że chociaż będziemy go szukać. Ale skoro wiemy, gdzie on jest, to legitnie. Portirio 3. Skaramusza kocham właśnie za te zapierdzielania w powietrzu. To jest taka motorówka. nie ma szybszej postaci do przemieszczania się aktualnie chyba.
Hello. Do you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all.
To kto go jeszcze szuka, ten samuraj?
Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha.
Boże,
If
popularny
it's
jest.
because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention. Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she
Ooh.
just laughs it off.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did.
Jest jak kot, chodzi własnymi drogami.
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi.
No tak było.
Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be? Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved.
Nie no, to cokolwiek zrobiła Beidou, no to Kazuha zrobiło wiele więcej.
He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable.
No, Shogunka trochę tam,
Guess
jak
we'll
zawsze,
pay a
zmienia
visit to
zdania.
the Tenryo Commission.
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Dobrze. Zostaw ludzi. Gdzie? O Jezu, jak daleko. A, dobra, pod sam Shogunat. Okej, można i tak. A co by w Shogunacie z drugiej strony robił... Gdzie? Tam. Co by w Shogunacie miał robić Kazuha? Rozumiem, że chodzi własnymi drogami, ale... Shogunat... niebezpiecznie. Ej, a na przykład teraz mogę wejść do domenki. Aha, dobra, to nie ten budynek. Już chciałam powiedzieć, że idziemy, wozimy. Skoro tutaj można się klepać z seniorką. Okej. Jakiś stary.
Oh? It's you.
Ej, naprawdę, zadziwia mnie, od kiedy używają naszego prawdziwego imienia, a nie Traveler, ale...
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaedehary here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the shogunate.
Boże, to źle już brzmi.
Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful.
Nie wiem, jaki jest twój... Aha, dobra, Kuju, właśnie zastanawiałam się, że co? Klan Kamanji, ale dobra, zapomniałam, że jest odwrotnie.
The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaedehary name.
Już nic nie naprawicie, bro.
Regarding the history of the Kaedehary clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed?
Jakby, wiecie co, Kazuha był wygnany tam z kraju przez te ileś lat, tak? Przynajmniej tak mi się kojarzy, że to było ileś lat, więc nawet jeżeli ten typek da mu jakieś tam złoto, przywileje czy coś tam, wydaje mi się, że Kazuha i tak tego nie weźmie i to w ogóle jakby nie naprawi tych szkód, które jakby miał przez te ileś czasu, tych lat. Że tam musiał się wyłączyć i tak dalej, że ta Beidou go znalazła, jak przybłędę i tak dalej, więc... I że zabili mu kolegę, no, jakby... Kolega, jak chcesz powrócić życie?
In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the almighty shogun. The Kaedehary clan belonged to this class. But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaedehary and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaedehary clans was neither proper.
Jak nie wiesz co chodzi, to
nor
chodzi o
just.
pieniądze Fatui.
Considering Mr. Kaedehary has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past. In the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters.
Aha.
We trust you can
Jeszcze
understand why this was
tych
necessary.
zdrajców, złoczyńców, nie rozwieszą ich, nie wiem, głów, cokolwiek, jakieś afiszy. Okej, zatajmy to. Legitnie.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive
Ja go
the
podziwiam za
goodwill
ten
of the
spokój, nie?
almighty shogun and the shogunate at large. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaedehara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaedeharas will be bladesmiths once more, and you will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City with the almighty shogun's blessing
dopiero
and full
podejrzane.
support of the shogunate.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaedehara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
Boże, jest mi tak zawsze przykro, jak czytam cokolwiek, co mówi Kazuha, bo on mówi z takim sensem i z takim smutkiem po prostu.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered
No chyba ty
whether
się
there was
zastanawiasz,
another
Paimon.
Kaedehara Kazuha in town.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaedehara really parried the shogun's
No bo
strike.
to było wow.
Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedehara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
O, aha.
What?
Nie no, deluzje to już go nie mieszajcie.
That doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail.
No chociaż w sumie
Kazuha
nie dziwię się,
still
że oni tak
exists.
pomyśleli, skoro tylko Fatui mogli używać dwóch żywiołów.
That is correct.
No w
However,
sumie coś
to
dla
some
Dottore.
people, the idea of a single
Jakby w
person
przyszłości
wielding
był
two
taki
elements at
questik,
once is
że
a more
Dottore
inconceivable notion
zainteresuje się
still.
Kazuhą, skoro użył dwóch żywiołów, tak wiecie, coś tam, żeby naprawić deluzję, żeby nie było takie szkodliwe, to bym się nie
This is
dziwiło.
just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way. But perhaps if the shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
A, ogólnie taki typek chciał cię
We nearly
pobić.
forgot about the most important thing.
I pobił nas przez przypadek, ale nie przejmuj się, to nic wielkiego.
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me? No, this puzzles me as much as it does you.
To jesteś
My
czyimś
fighting
idolem.
forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through, so that each can be fairly assessed for quality. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedehara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back. This guy was a serious nutcase.
Oczywiście, że to był wariat.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer. I will first join the traveler in investigating the one who attacked him, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
Dobrze, wystalkujmy typa.
The detective
to
agency
tyle.
knows the most about what
Właściwie
goes on
pierwszy
in
zrobiony.
town.
A mnie ciekawi, czy na przykład teraz jak wyjdziemy, to nas wciągnie już dalej?
Let's see what Ryuji has to say.
Poniekąd, ale nie do końca. No dobra, no to jeszcze tutaj pogadamy, poszukamy tego agresora z Kazuhą. Kim, gdziekolwiek on jest, chociaż tak od razu byśmy go znaleźli. Nie, najpierw pogadamy z Ryujim. Okej.
Hey there. We'd like to ask
Nie wiem,
you
czym
a
akurat
quick
z nim, ale
question.
okej.
Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaedehary Kazuha, we mean.
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaedehary. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can
Ten,
offer.
dochodzenie jak od Heizo trochę.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest. Mr. Kaedehary is currently the talk of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaedehary's personal
A to jest
information.
ta agencja detektywistyczna, w której pracuje właśnie Heizo?
Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If these were more legitimate commissions, Songo would have snapped them up in an instant.
Kim jest Sango?
Millions of mora? Whoa. Oh, wait. Even at that
Pająk z
price,
sprzedawczyku.
you probably still shouldn't.
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Oddaj im trochę potem pieniędzy, jak dostaniesz
Of
ze spadku.
course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details
Nie
of
to, co
other
w
people's
codziennym
day-to-day
życiu.
life just for the
Wszystko
sake
dadzą
of
ci za
it.
pieniądze.
Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaedehary. But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect this with an assault.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand out as particularly unusual? The Tenryou Commission had very few leads. I thought you
A
might
nie,
have
czy on
some
pracował w tej
information from different
Tenryou
sources.
Commission. Heizo.
It's true
się
that the
zawątpiłam.
commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
Oh, that does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
Co się tylko oboje uśmiechają?
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere. Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now. I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted.
No, gorzej jakby wzięły kogoś innego, jakiegoś lamuska. A my tu kurde pokonaliśmy tego Childa Super Turbo Fatui. Pokonaliśmy Signorę, drugą Turbo Fatui. Pokonaliśmy kogo? Raiden Shogun. I pokonaliśmy teraz Skaramusza, nowego boga.
It would cause me
Jesteśmy
great
naprawdę
grief
już
to see
mamy na
someone
koncie
become
wiele
critically
znanych
injured
osób.
or lose their life because of me. For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry. We'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaedehary. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
You flatter me. Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
Ale skromniacha.
You are much too humble. Don't worry, I completely understand your concerns. I will try my best to gather
Dokładnie.
whatever leads
Nawet
I
on
can.
potwierdza to, że on jest skromny.
Oh, actually, there was one strange incident over the last few days. It doesn't involve an attack, though. Let me tell you about it just in case.
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
All right then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time.
To gorzej.
One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma Yuya. Co to jest? Nie mogłem się skupić.
Now there's a familiar name.
Amenoma jest spoko, ale Yuya?
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy.
Co? Czemu
Two
ich jest tak
grown
dużo?
men going missing at the same time. Their cases are likely connected, but I don't know much in the way of details. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who
Amenoma
is
Yuya
skilled
jest
with the blade.
artystą, masz tak
Perhaps
bardziej.
he is the one you are looking for.
Dobrze, że niezwykłym artystą.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
Ja też nie wiem, ale chciał, to zrobił, ale na innej
Can't
osobie.
hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by making some inquiries at the Amenoma Smithy.
Amenoma Smithy.
Sounds good. All the best with your investigation.
To im zrobił
I'll get
takie
moving
imiona
shortly
zajebiste.
myself.
Przysięgam, jak będę pisała jakąś, nie wiem, kurde, książkę czy coś, nazwę kogoś Smithy. To będzie takie zdrobnienie. Najlepiej.
Ah,
Smithy.
if it isn't Kaedehary Kazuha. What brings you here today?
Dziadzio!
You two know each other?
Yes, the Kaedehary and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden
O
Gokaden.
Boże.
Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects. Yes, you may recall the story of the Raiden Gokaden from the Iridori festival.
Though all bladesmiths trace their craft back to the same source, over time, each of us has arrived at a different blade-making philosophy, spawning the development of different branches
Ten
of
gość
the
jak tam
same art.
klepie.
As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedehary clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
To jest głębokie.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehary clan has fallen on
Dziadzio to
hard
ma chyba
times,
milion lat, nie? Wszystkie
its
pokolenia
ideals and
widział.
virtues are alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my
Ja
clan.
bym powiedziała, że oba.
But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryo Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. I'm still completely at a loss on what to make of it, but I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryo Commission.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing,
Yuya!
he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift.
Bombę.
I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire
Mówiłam?
had broken out at the warehouse.
Mówiłam.
Yes. Strange, isn't it? I wonder what
Ten
could have
prezent
caused it.
śmierdzący.
Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody...
Do you have any thoughts on what Yuya may have wanted to give you?
If I
Też
had to
prezent?
guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up. He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even the most minute differences in blade quality. He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts, particularly when it comes to the art of the sword.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for,
Czyli
he
twój wnuczek?
attacked this friend of mine.
Siostrzeniec, czy kto tam był?
Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of person. He is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before.
Is that so?
Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear with neither farewell nor fair warning. I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me.
Czy ten stary nas podejrzewa?
Anyway, should you find him, please let me know as soon as possible.
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other.
Oni po prostu się pobili.
Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
Gdzie ten dom? No dobra, trochę daleko. Jezu, odejdę od tego typka, bo już nawala mi tym młotkiem, że ja nie mogę. Tutaj przy młynie. O. Ja wam powiem tak. Czas nas goni. I zobaczymy się w następnym odcineczku. Jak wiedziałam, że podzielę to na kilka części, zastanawiamy tylko w jakiej ilości to będzie. W następnym odcinku pójdziemy do tego domu Nagato. Chyba Nagato. Tak, Nagato mam nawet napisane, teraz widzę w lewym górnym. Pójdziemy do tego domu Nagato i możliwe, że odkryjemy, co się stało z tymi dwoma mężczyznami, czy oni się pobili, czy pokłócili, czy co się stało. Ale jak na razie dziękuję za oglądanie i do zobaczenia w następnych. Pa!
Squall and Fury.